Hey you guys, it's Ready to Lose 77 Rachel. Okay, we'll start with me showing y'all, and I should have already had this pulled up. Today, this about 9:15, I stepped on the scale. Let's see if y'all can, if I get it to focus in for y'all. 274.6. That is. Now y'all, I did not do it last week. I didn't do a update for y'all. It was Wednesday. It was my birthday. I said I wasn't going to do it, and I didn't. So I didn't do a weigh-in for y'all last week. But the week before that, I was 273.2, which means that I've had a 1.4 ounce weight gain in the past 2 weeks, and I saw as high as 277.6 on the scale. Like I told y'all. Or actually, I don't even know. I think I did in that little video I showed y'all yesterday that I went and I ate the burger and tater tots from Sonic, and just have it made. Majority of my days, in all honesty, the majority of my days are good days. I'm monitoring what I'm eating right now. Like I told y'all, it's real hard for me to eat in the mornings. Even this is eggs with purple onion and portobello mushroom in it, and I'm trying to eat this. It's okay. Anyways, let me get through one thought process at a time. I know I go off on tangents, y'all, because my mind runs 190 miles per hour. And that's one of the problems I have with this journey. And I call it my banded mentality. But I'll discuss that in just a second. Most of the time I make good choices. There are times where I don't make the best choices. That Sonic cheeseburger night, that was a pure, just defiance. So I've got it on here before and said, I'm defiant, I'm this, I'm that, or whatever. And it may be because I'm not doing as much as I could do, but it's not as if I'm just buck wild and do whatever I want to do. I don't, I'm not, I've admitted to y'all whenever I had my Nutella incident, and, I've learned, I tried to bring it back in the house with my daughter. Sorry. Tried to bring it back in the house for my daughter, and I had 2 tablespoons of it, and I said, no, it's just not going to work, because if she doesn't eat it well before I get it, her and her friends, then I'm going to eat it. So, okay, I'm sorry. My husband was trying to say appreciate it, and he put appropriate it, and I was like, hold on, what would he say the word appropriate? Anyways, I didn't think it was something he said. But anyways, I kind of thought about, my doctor just did blood work on me, and the only thing he found was my thiamine level was low. My doctor's office does periodic blood work to check your vitamin levels, and just to make sure everything's going good, and no signs of ailment or anything like that. But my thiamine level was low, so I have been taking my vitamins, which I'm going to get some. I'm going to find something different to take, because these actually make me gag. But it's really hard for me to swallow pills in the morning. It's really, really difficult. But anyways, and then I take B12 as well. I am ordering that the stuff that banded Wendy, Body Effects. I am ordering the mango peach in that. When I get it, I will tell y'all how it makes me feel, how it helped with. It says it's a mood enhancer, fat burner, appetite suppressant, and workout thing. I'm hoping and praying that it's not like the things like Adipex or anything like that, because I don't do well on those. Matter of fact, those don't enhance my mood at all. As a matter of fact, they kind of make me speed. Is basically what that is. And it makes me, I have ADHD, so it actually makes my brain just like crash. Like I can just sit and blah. I don't even know how to describe it to you. But anyways, so I'm hoping it'll be good, and that I'll really like it. And but anyways, I'll do a product review after a month of using it. I know people that just absolutely love it, so hopefully it's going to be something that will help, enhance, not not a waste of money. But anyways, now what I was talking about a while ago with the banded mentality, I have been my own worst enemy for me and for the band. I'm not, oh God, I wish I wouldn't overanalyze every little detail of the band. And, it's just, I'm trying so hard to pay attention to what's going on with the band. Just like I, called my doctor and told him I wanted to reschedule my fill for further out, because I knew that this time is not right for me to get a fill. There's just too many things I have not yet figured out what I'm feeling and what's going on. So until I figure that out, I'm not going to push forward with it. Of course, I'd love to get a fill, and I hear people talk in my doctor's office. I'd love to get a fill, and then if I ate too much, just enough will come back up. Yeah, that sounds sick in the head, but that's the truth. I didn't get overweight because I didn't have an issue with eating. I didn't lose 106 pounds in 6 months in a healthy way, let me tell you. Okay? I didn't eat enough calories. I exercised insanely. If I did have a binge, I would throw it up. That's just, it was rare. I mean, when I was young, I suffered with that issue big time because I was on a powerlifting team in my, for the school that I went to. And my brother was real big on working out and all that stuff. And so I used to do it a lot when I was young. But now I don't have an issue with it. And I don't want to have an issue with it. It's absolutely not a problem for me. I have no desire to throw up. But at the same time, you see these people that are successful and are really, really small, and you hear them talk about things like that. And it does trigger a thought process. Well, if the band would just monitor what I ate, and I couldn't eat anymore, but the fact is, I'm just coming more to the realization that I need to be on this weight loss journey as if I don't even have the band. Do I like that? No, I don't, because it's really, really put me back in my mind to square one, where I almost have a little bit of, anger, a little bit of frustration with it, knowing what I went through, and, I didn't have to pay as much as some people, but, $1,600, $1,700, that's still a lot of money to me, So, I mean, it's just a lot, that I'm dealing with mentally as far as the band goes. I do believe that it has helped me, and I do believe that it will continue to help me. If anything, it's helping me wrap my mind around what I'm doing to myself. This whole journey was about health anyways. So you can't be healthy by just eating smaller portions of bullcrap. Basically, you're going to have to, anyway it goes, I'm going to have to learn to make the right choices the majority of the time. That doesn't mean that at a birthday or at Christmas or whatever, on that day, I won't allow myself to have something that I wouldn't eat on a normal basis. And that is why I am loving some of the people that I have that are not banded whatsoever. They're not banded, they're not vertical sleeve, they're not gastric bypass. They are simply people that are losing weight and changing the way that they think. And these people aren't super young. So, I just enjoy watching somebody that's already struggled with all the mental bull crap and have come to a place in their life where if they don't change now, it'll never change. And so that's where I'm at, y'all. I didn't get a lot of responses on my lap band, me asking for help on the lap band video. But I just put that on yesterday, and not everybody sits around the computer all the time. I know somebody's going to have some good advice eventually. I did get some comments, but not so much on, more about what I need to do rather than when did they know they had restriction. And it wasn't a PB issue, it was actual restriction in their stomach. Was there a time where they thought, were they like me? Am I at restriction? Is this as restricted as I'm going to get? Or do they just not get any more fills because of the fact that they have the tightness in the PB in? That's where I'm at right now. I'm not where I want to be as far as restriction goes, but I'm not going to get another fill because of the stuckness issues. So until I get a complete grasp and control over what I can and cannot eat, and I pay attention to whether I'm chewing properly every time and making my bites small, I'm not going to get another fill. I'm trying to focus in right now on getting here to the house on time. Eating some type of breakfast. If this was nighttime, I would be scarfing some eggs down. You hear me? But in the morning time, I don't have that much of a desire, and I didn't have that before I had the band. I've never been a morning eater. So I am focusing, like I said, on these things. I am texting my accountability partners what I'm eating, pictures of what I'm eating. I almost stuck that up my nose. What I do on my workouts. If I don't work out, if I eat bullcrap, if I eat, let's say for instance, I ate a Reese's peanut butter cup and a Kit Kat. Let's just say, I'm gonna take a picture of that wrapper, and I'm gonna send it to them. I'm going to be accountable for what it is I'm doing, and whenever I whine to them about something, they can say, well, do you remember that Kit Kat and that Reese's? I need that. And I need people that are not scared to say that. We definitely want to be positive and lift each other up, but at the same time, we don't want to condone each other's bad behaviors. I'm full of bad behaviors. I need to be, even though I put a lot, yesterday I was probably out in my yard for 2.5, 3 hours working. That's not, probably 2.5 hours, not including me mowing the yard. That's probably another hour or so. But anyways, but I need to be out there physically getting my heart rate up, exercising more. I need to put in minimal if I'm burning 500 calories a day, 3 days a week, according to my doctor. So I get into the routine of doing it, and I get real gung-ho, and then my doctor says I need to slow that down. And then, it just doesn't take much for you to become lazy and not want to do it again. Or I get so wrapped up in my house, and my daughter's having a Halloween party, and that that's just not my main focus. And when I get off that bus in the afternoons, I'm so tired. Yesterday I had a fight. I had, there was a wreck on the road. I had to detour way back up, almost to Texas and back. So, there's just things you deal with that mentally you're tired. You're fed up. And then I got to come home and cook and everything else and get us ready for school the next day. But anyways, I've rambled on for 12 minutes. Y'all, this video is just, to help me. And hopefully it speaks to somebody else. But I appreciate everything, and I appreciate y'all hanging in there. And I am still excited about the van, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Just need to learn to depend on me and my mental process for this journey, that it was about health from the very beginning. Anyways, y'all have a blessed week, and I will see y'all next Wednesday.